Welcome back to the show, everyone. So nice to be here. I hope you and your dogs are tuning in and enjoying this around the old-fashioned television set. So today, let's talk about a little bit of a real estate trap to avoid, right? The real estate industry is very predictable. One of the things that they are predictable on is their horrible marketing techniques. When you become a new agent, one of the things that you are advised to do is to call up all of your friends. This is a great way to, you ever read the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People? Great book. This is how to lose your friends. Call up your friends and be like, hey, Tom, I know you got that house over there. Why don't I give you a free home valuation, right? Where I'm going to price it out and I'm going to tell you what your home's worth now. Because you, as the agent, you're just a good person and you like just doing things for other people with no expectation of anything in return. You're just a good old Cub Scout. So that's not how it works, right? And some of you might have fallen victim to this, where you're at your home and you have a knock and you look through the peephole and it looks like some asshole. You open the door, it's a realtor, right? Shocker. And they're like, hey, you know, I'm a local agent at the office over there, and we're just going around. We're offering all the homeowners in the neighborhood a free home valuation to tell you what your home's worth today, right? It's no cost to you, and you're kind of like, oh, fuck yeah, dude, you know, that sounds great. So the agent, you know, they ask you some basic questions. How long have you owned your house, and yada, 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 you know, what'd you buy it for, blah, blah, blah. And then like 2 or 3 days, and they get your email address, very important. They get your contact info. A couple days later, they're like, hey, Tom, here you go. Here's what your house is worth. So you bought it at 300 grand. Now it's worth 450, hypothetically. And if you think that the conversation ends there, then you don't understand door-to-door sales, right? Because the whole point of them figuring out what your house is worth is so that they can tell you, hey, you paid 300 grand. It's now worth 450. You only owe 260 on your mortgage. You got like 190 grand in equity, right? AKA, Tom, this is a really good time to sell your house, and this is the guy to do it. I'm here, Tom, right? I did all this free stuff for you, just as a favor. Tom, I worked up all these numbers for you, right? Just as a favor. At least you could do is you could list your house with me so that I can make some money and pay my Tesla bill, right? Because you're a real estate agent, you got to have Tesla. This is the very common technique. I would not advise falling for this. If you're ever like, I want to know what my house is worth, call up a friend or someone who's an agent that you know and just be like, look, dude, this might be a total waste of your time for that. I apologize. But would you mind working up a little, sheet to tell me what my house is worth and how much equity I got in it? And if you're a really good person, you'll offer them like $50 or something. Or if you're me, you'll offer me a bottle of whiskey. Not bullshit, not like a bullshit bottle, but like, yeah, just a decent, a daily drinker kind of thing. That would be the appropriate way to do it, to not expect someone to do something for free when that is what they indeed do to make money. But separate conversation for a separate day. My point is this, don't fall for it, guys. If you ever get hit with the like, do you want to know what your home's worth? They're only doing it because they want to, in turn, sell your house for you. They don't even really care if you're upside down on your house. They're going to try to sell your house, I can tell you, okay? I did this technique once, and I hated it. It's when I decided I was actually going to try to be a real estate agent for like a month before I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to talk about guns and see if anyone calls me to sell a house. So quick whiskey thing. So this is from the Whiskey Blendery. I probably talk about them quite a few times on the show. This is their Double Jeopardy, really good, fan favorite. What's cool about it is it's an unknown mash bill. So once these are gone, they're gone. Like everyone really seems to universally love whatever this whiskey is. It's a double oaked kind of thing. I don't know why double oaked kind of thing. But it's an unknown mash bill. So it's like, we don't know how to make it again, which is part of what makes some of their stuff so cool, is the lack of an ability to recreate it. To me, that is really part of the fun of the story, and also part of why maybe we're working on a whiskey release later this year. So I hope you guys are doing good. Subscribe to the channel. If you need real estate help, let us know. Behind the scenes, behind the channel, we're actually a real estate business that helps people pretty much wherever you are in the country, with some exceptions. So you can always reach out if you need help. Hope you guys are doing good. Talk to you soon.